We are at the Columbus Speedway for the 10th race of Season 3 of the SCRL Grand National Series. The number 100 of Jeff Stott will be leading us to the green flag. Starting beside him is the 89 of Brent James. That's the starting lineup here for today's race. Once again, this will be the full-time drivers. The Columbus Speedway has not been made for NR 2003, so we are using a replacement track, the North Carolina State Fairgrounds, which is another half-mile track. In the last round, Brett Davison, who is starting in the 7th position, won for his second race this season. Entering this race, Austin Abilene, who is starting 20th, once again enters this race with a 23-point lead over Sergeant Young. Young is starting 6th. So for 2 races in a row, we have had none of the leaders score any points. That could possibly change today here at Columbus Speedway. Race number 10 of 41. The season is going by ever so slowly, but hopefully everybody has been enjoying the races so far. We've had 2 drivers win twice, and aside from that, everybody else has won once. Of course, mostly the full-time drivers will be competing because of the track limits, and NR 2003 can't have everybody racing all the time, so unfortunately the part-time drivers have to sit out, and because of the distance of the points and whatnot, 3rd through 5th have not competed in several races and are still in the top 5 in points. And now for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Field is rolling off. Once again, this race will be awarding 50 points for first. So that means the first 14 drivers will receive points. Pace car has pulled in. Reach up there and pull the belts tight one more time. We are racing 20 laps here at the Columbus Speedway. Jeff Stott leads us to green. Into turn number 1. Into turn number 2 down the backstretch. Jeff Stott easily passes the 89 of Brent James. Moves Stott into the race lead. Stott trying to fight on the outside line, but the 100 clears him off turn number 4. And Jeff Stott will lead the first lap. Back for second place. Here comes the 60 car of Josh Barker. Barker trying to go for second place. And he dives down on the 89 car. Move Josh Barker into second place. Seated number 58 car, Brent Davison, we mentioned him before. He won the last round at Canfield. He's going to try and win back-to-back races, which no one has ever done in this series. He gains 4th. He gains 3rd. It's amazing sometimes how this league and this game can change a season for a driver. Entering this season, Brent James has never won or competed, I believe, in this series. Well, he hasn't competed in the series, but I know he hasn't competed in this league or not. I'm not 100% sure. But in his 6th career start, he won at Arizona State Fairgrounds. 3 races later, he won at Canfield in the last round. Now, 1 race later, he is actually trying to go for 2 in a row to possibly get 3 wins on the season. So I know for sure he had never competed in the Cup Series before this season. And just 10 races in, he has a possibility of winning 3 of the first 10. Here comes the 82 car of Breezy Bisbane. Trying to go for 3rd. Looks like Breezy will take the position. And for the 2nd race in a row, Kristen Russell is trailing the field. Not good for the former 2-time race winner. Austin Abilene is currently in the 60th position. This is important because he's going to go past Sergeant Young. This is for the championship lead. As Austin Abilene is going to try and gain 2 more spots, and he will be in championship points pay-in position. Jeff Stott is getting a challenge from Brett Davison. Brent goes a little bit wide in turn number 1. He loses a little bit of ground coming off turn number 2. Back from position comes the 44 car, Boston Austin. Not able to get around the 2 car. Back up front, Brent Davison has lost a little bit of ground to Jeff Stott. Remember, we have a shot of making history today. No driver has ever won back-to-back races. Brent Davison, he has a chance as we complete lap number 9. 11 laps to go. The 82 car, though, Breezy Bisbane is trying to get around Brent Davison. As Breezy wants a top 2 position, Brent goes wide off the final turn. 10 laps down, 10 laps to go. Officially halfway. Can the 82 get around the 58? 58 going wide, trying to get a run down the backstretch. Trying to use that momentum. But Breezy is more determined on the inside line and has the preferred line. And Breezy will take over second place. Now you see the 92 car, Andrew James, for the second race in a row, currently inside the top 10. It's a good run for that fabulous Hudson Hornet. You see the 51, Austin Abilene. He was so close to getting inside the top 14, but he is stuck on the high sideline now. As Sergeant Young will have a shot to try and get past his championship rival. Here comes the 120 car. Brian Gigsby trying not to finish last, as currently trailing the field is Cole Ash. Jeff Stott has no challenge right now. He currently has a 5/10 of a second lead over Breezy Bisbane. You got the 58 car, Brent Davison. He's actually losing ground. He actually might be passed by the 60 car, Josh Barker. So it was looking good there for a while for Brent Davison to try and win back-to-back races. He's closing in on the race leader, but he has lost 2 spots since we have last left the 58 car. So Brent's chances of making history is slowly fading away as we got 6 laps to go. Check back in on our points leader. You see Austin Abilene, he has lost those positions. And now Sergeant Young is currently trailing the field as we got 5 laps to go. So none of our points leaders will gain points for the 3rd race in a row. That's just how the points format was back in 1951. You only get the first 14 spots that gain points. We got 4 laps to go this time by. Jeff Stott is trying to defend against Breezy Bisbane. We got 4 laps to go. Looks like the front 15 cars have gone single file for the moment. Breezy Bisbane waiting to make her move. You got 3 laps to go. The danger with waiting to make your move is because a caution could come out and ruin your shot at a win. You see the 88 car of Amber Reed trying to go past Disc Watcher. This will be for 8. You have 2 laps to go this time by as Disc Watcher's able to defend against the 88. Just going to let her go. Back up front, no challenge. It is still 3/10 of a second. Breezy Bisbane will have a couple more chances to try and get around the 100 car. Both drivers had never made a start in this league before this season. Off the final turn, white flag, 1 lap to go for Jeff Stott. Turn number 2, down the backstretch for the final time. And the trend of first-time winners looks like it'll continue off the final turn. Jeff Stott will win career win number 1 in his 10th career start. He wins here at Columbus Speedway. Yet another first-time winner here in Season 3. Here are your race results. Jeff Stott scores the win. 2nd, Breezy Bisbane. 3rd, Josh Barker. 4th, Brent Davison. 5th, Bronson Minnick. 6th, Boston Austin. 7th, Andrew James. 8th, Amber Reed. 9th, Chris Kyle. And 10th was Chaka Duskwatcher. Rest of your race results, we had all 22 drivers finish the race on the lead lap. No one was out. That is it for round number 10 here at Columbus. We'll take you to Victor Lane for the first time in his SCRL career with the number 100 car of Jeff Stott. Here are the point standings at the 10th race of the season at Columbus. Austin Abilene and Sergeant Young once again gained no points, so the lead is still 23 points. 3rd is Josh Barker, 78 points behind. 4th is Jeremiah Weaver, 143 points behind. And 5th is Jules Notary, 147 points behind. Extra point standings. With the win, Jeff Stott, he gained 3 points after the last race, so he is now inside the top 10. We'll next see you for round number 11 at the Columbia Speedway, and until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.